So if you saw my last video, which was a year ago, just about. Anyways, I've been living in LA for a year and it's been wild. There's been a lot of things that happened, a lot of things that fell into place, a lot of things that fell out of place. Let's do it. Also, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. So like, yeah, she's bare face. Makeup, no makeup. Face card does not decline, baby. So to get this update started, I did move out to California with an ex. Got rid of him. That relationship taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about what I didn't want, what I do want in a partner and relationships. And after I let that go, a lot of things started falling into place for me in LA. Like, I had a lot of blessings like come one right after another, after another, after another, after another. So for me, that was the best thing I could have done for myself. And if you feel like you're questioning something, baby girl, don't ask me, because I'm gonna tell you to go. I'm gonna tell you to go, because the second you let go of something that's not serving you, so much more comes at you. Moving on, LA was definitely one of the wildest things I've done. I packed up a car, I drove 2,000 miles across the country from Florida to be out here with no job lined up, with not knowing anybody out here. I had maybe like 1 or 2 friends. I just really just came out here like kind of on a whim. I packed up everything in 2 weeks and I hit the ground running. Things started falling into place. I bought a car, I got a new apartment, and I actually ended up working back in radio. Yes. If you watch the other video, you guys will know how scared I was to not be able to get back into the industry. But I did it. It was a really funny full circle moment. One of the jobs I ended up getting was as a barista. One of my coworkers, their family member works at the station that I want to get into. So I was like, oh my God, maybe I'm on the right path. It was just really serendipitous, if we want to get into it, using them vocab words. My role at this station is actually as an MC for our street team. And street team is basically, if you're ever out and about and you see like a random radio station, that's street team. The people out there handing out merch, getting people excited about the brand. That is what I do. I actually did, though, make an on-air appearance. So that was cool to be on LA radio and just be working towards that. It feels like I kind of am doing the right things for myself. Shout out to Deasia. She was actually the woman who I slid in her DM. She was so gracious to have lunch with me. Just this random girl that she did not know. She met up with me and was able to get me the audition that got me into my job. So shout out Deasia. I freaking love you. Something about me, I love going to shows, I love going to concerts, I love festivals, I love live music. And while I was here, my first year in LA, I went to my very first Coachella. Honestly, I had the time of my life. I needed it. Coachella happened the week after I got out of my toxic relationship, so I was ready to like go have fun, live it up, be with my homegirls. Coachella 2023. We all know he who shall not be named didn't make it to weekend 2. Honest opinion, I'm so happy that did not do a performance at Coachella weekend 2, because that weekend 1 performance, if that is how my Coachella would have ended, I would have been really upset. So honestly, shout out Fred again, Fortet, and Skrillex for holding it down, because I had a blast at the final ending of Coachella. I want to say it is a beautiful festival, absolutely gorgeous. I thought the layout was great. I thought the activations and the installations and all the art was great. There was grass. Getting around wasn't crazy, except at Metro Boomin's set. Oh my God, that place was packed. Like, I couldn't move. I literally couldn't even stay at the set. Anyways, like I said, Coachella's super organized. I loved the shuttle. Listen, if you're gonna go to Coachella for the first time, the shuttle pass is absolutely worth it. We drove in one day and it took us 2 hours to get into the festival, driving your own car. highly, highly, highly recommend either finessing a shuttle pass or just buying it. I bought mine. Yeah, and the day that I didn't use it, I let my homies use it and they got on the shuttle, no problem. Who did I see? I saw Caliuchis, I saw Kid Leroy, I saw, shit, who else was there? Oh my god, I saw Chromeo, I saw Drama, I saw Fouché was there, Zendaya made an appearance at Labyrinth. I missed Dominic Fike's set. My friends give me so much drama for missing Dominic Fike, but listen, I was hungry. I needed to get some food. I had to get a drink. So I miss Dominic Fike. Whatever, I made up for it. I saw him at Vlog the same year. Who else did I see? Rosalia. Oh, Blackpink. Honestly, I'm not a K-pop stan. I do appreciate the art, so listen, all you K-pop fans, please don't come for me. Listen, I get it. I get it. Especially after seeing Blackpink, those girls killed it. They everything was amazing about their set. Dance moves on point, singing on point, stage pyrotechnics on point. They had a drone show. Super, super sick. Coachella was not my first festival. I've been going to festivals for years. I've been around the block a couple times. I know what I'm doing at a festival, right? But Coachella, for some reason, really, really tried my life. I got my phone stolen for the first time. I got pickpocketed for the first time at Coachella. That was sad. I ended up crying. I ended up not realizing that my phone was gone until I met up with my friends, and then I went back and thought I could find it, but definitely got pickpocketed. And then I had an insane nosebleed, and I got to see Fred again with my nose bleeding. But it's okay, that did not stop me. I was able to get into the campsite and go to a silent disco. That was so much fun. Coachella 2023, even though there was a lot of trials and tribulations, I would 10 out of 10 recommend you go at least once in your life. I went to Portugal. I've been wanting to go to Portugal for like 3 years. Never made it out there. And I finally did. And I had the absolute time of my life. It was my second time in Europe. Shout out to the homie Antonio. Like, I had a really, really dope local experience because of him. I ate so good. The food is fire. I did go in August for my birthday. So going in August, everything was like kind of closed. People go on vacay during August, you know, like that's something like we don't understand here in America because capitalism, but people out there be going on vacation for like 2 months and a lot of things are closed. But I still had a good time. I went to raves. I was listening to some Brazilian funk out there. Cool, just having like my friend tell me all this history about Lisbon and like his place and his building that he stays at. Super, super cool. I went to the most beautiful national park. It was a beach. The water was crystal clear, big rocks everywhere. And to get to this one beach, it was the most insane hike. I had to hike up a mountain, up a literal mountain, and then down it to get to the beach. And then I was in flip-flops. But nonetheless, it was gorgeous, and I highly, highly, highly recommend going. And if you do go, try to invest in like a lot of the local activities. If you can stay with a local, do that. If you see small businesses versus like corporate things, definitely make sure that you take the time to check all that out and invest your money in that. Like I've mentioned a million freaking times, I am single. So I have finally started testing out the dating pool here in LA. I've heard a lot of crazy things. I've heard that it sucks. I've heard that it sucks. And I've heard also that it sucks. Right now, I'm having fun. I kind of just got into it. Like, I've been maybe dating around for like a year, LOL, for like about a month or two. Nothing too crazy. I personally have had fun, but I will say, I don't know, maybe because like I'm not really looking for anything serious. I'm just like looking to meet people and just, you know, do cool stuff around the city. Maybe that's why I'm attracting this. But I will say that I feel like people here in my short experience are more of a casual, want to like keep it cool. The situationships is definitely wild, but I can definitely see how if you're looking for something more serious, good freaking luck. People are kind of on to like, ooh, what's new and shiny, or like, you know, always like looking like to see what else is out there. And you have to really, 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 really protect yourself. Don't fall in love on the first date or the second or the third or a month into it. Don't fall in love. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, that was just a few of my highlights from last year. And those are just highlights. Like, it was definitely a transition being here in LA, finding my people, finding my job. Wasn't always the easiest road, but it was totally worth it. I 1000% would move again. If I had to do it all over, I would. And I'm really blessed for the kind of year that I had. I felt like it was going to be a lot harder, and it was surprisingly just gracious and humbling and exhilarating and exciting, and I am really grateful for my first year. I was really nervous moving. I had no idea what to expect. I had no idea how I was gonna make friends. I had no idea if I was gonna get a job that I wanted. It was wild, but I really wouldn't trade it for anything. This experience has helped me grow so much, and I can only honestly just say that if you are trying to do something, I don't know, go take a trip, go do whatever your goals are. If you've been wanting it, just go for it. Make a plan, stick to the plan, and make it happen, because it might not always be easy, it might not always be pretty, but like in the end, it'll be worth it. But yeah, this is kind of the finished look. Just a little simple moment. Didn't want to go too crazy, but yeah, so you will be seeing more of me. There will be more content on the way. I'm so excited to just do this journey and see what happens. Hope you guys don't get sick of me. You better freaking not. Subscribe, like, share, because I'm here, baby. We here.